Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Today I'm going to put up Spruance Leader by DVG Games, designed by Dean Brown. And first and foremost, my disclaimer, this is my personal VASSAL module. It is not the DVG module, and it is not for distribution, so please, I cannot share it. Don't ask. Anyway, that being said, I have not I've played this a couple of times. I just don't really have a lot of brain power right now, so I hope I don't screw the pooch too much. But this is of high interest to me. I used to play a lot of Harpoon and stuff, and I just love this era and love the ships. And so we're going to try to set one up. And today we're doing the North Atlantic Skirmishes, which most people have done to start out. And this is probably the second or third time I'm playing this, but I'm just going to set that up, which is going to automatically take out all the cards and ships and stuff that I don't need. We're going to set out my task force down to here. We don't know mission location yet. We don't know any task force yet. So what we're going to do here, I also am very fond of using, I got to get my Excel out here. Yes, I got this off of the BGG site. My goodness, I can't remember who was the creator of it, but thanks for doing this. You saved me a lot of time. A little confusing, as is most things that I don't design, and mine are probably the same to everybody else to begin with, but it is what it is. North Atlantic Skirmishes Core. I'm going to save this as right now, so I have, so I don't. I'm going to overwrite the last one because I went out on that one. I did very poorly, so I decided to start over again and then try to record this one. I always use random ships um, or random planes in the leader series just to get that extra 8 points. So that's going to give me quite a few points here. So that's where we're going to be. I'll have that off to the side. You guys won't need to be seeing that right away. I can close this out. I'm going to go ahead and get my SOP up here. Um, Actually, I want to make sure that I do this by the rules. We'll go through the campaign setup. Like I said, this is not for distribution, so I've got a lot of that on the B-17 Flying Fortress Leader and some of my other VASSAL modules. I make these for myself based off of the DVG module for um, Hornet Leader, I believe it is, by E. I'm not sure who E is, but I used his ideas and made my own. Do make a lot of VASSAL modules, so lately I haven't because of the wife's health, but this one I had to do, and I was working on it anyway, so we managed to finish it off when she was in the hospital. Now she's home. I got a little bit of time between medicines and stuff. I sneak off to try and get myself a little Greg time. Campaign start. Um, Start with an easy campaign. Yes, that's what we're doing. I don't know, I'm a sucker for longs. So I'm going to go for the long length. Well, there is no long. Just a medium and short. We're going to go for the medium. Uh, Campaign tracks. We already have them set. Task force. We set that. Activity level when they made for by the activity track modifier to the die roll. Okay, so and we're going to be getting, I can go ahead and set them up right now too. On the campaign map, we will be setting up 3 task force. And get them out here. I'll be a little slow to begin with, just as always, just bear with me. TFs. No, not TFs. Enemy TFs. Gotta remember where I put it now. Enemy TFA. There we go. 1, 2, 3 of them are going to be out there. We're going to roll the dice 3 times to place them. 10 is A. It's going to be out here. That's a good chance we're not going to see that one. 7. Good chance we're not going to see that one. Oh boy. And a 9. Daggone. So, mission location. Don't know if we're there yet. So we're going to target deck. I already set the target deck up. It did that when I hit the campaign map setup. Next is going to be encounter cards. I already sorted them out when we did the setup. Event cards, same with them. So we go down to draw cups. Draw cups set up already. Right here. And the damage getter set up right there. Purchase equipment. Do I need to know my target first? Before I get equipment, I probably ought to know my priority R&R mission target selection before you purchase task force equipment. So yeah, let's get a target down here. We can get rid of this now for the time being. Go over to my target deck. I'm going to pull that down to my current target. I don't really have a slot set up for that. I just use all this extra space over here. Enemy armed merchants, 29. Destroy enemy merchant ships and subs. Improvement SO -2, so we're going to have to take that right away, which is no problem. We will do that. 29 on the campaign map is way out here to 3, so we're going to put our mission location right there. Going to be armed merchants, a sub, and another sub. So we're going to go ASW heavy, but let's purchase our task force now. Target selection, we did starting SO points. We'll have that automatically tabulated for us. 29. I'll fumble around a little bit because that's what I do. All right, we have 122 available points to start. When I go up here to my ships, back that down a little bit. Yeah, this is a little bit of a hog, so let me go in here and preferences, give myself just a little bit more heat. I'll go up to 1,000. I think 1,000 is where I usually like it. Combat's the same way. A little bit of a hog. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and send all my available. I'm not going to use any of the allies, so I'm just going to go ahead and send all these guys down to the random ships. And I don't want allies, and I do want 2 leaders. So let me see what I got available here. Draw specifics. We want task force commanders. I'm just going to lay them out so I can choose from a Munson, Kinsley, Ewan. I think there's only 4 of them. I can't remember exactly now. I remember what I can't remember what I had for breakfast. Come on, I have 5 of them. Brian. Oops. Yep. Brian and Shay. Bouchard. All right, so we got 5 of them. Let's see here. Mouse over's not working on that. Something else I gotta fix. All right, I'll have to fix the mouse over. Attack focus, Munson. ASW focus, Kinsley. Ewan's defense focus, supply focus, and leader focus. I think I'm going to go. I'm aggressive. I'm going to go for an attack focus, and I'm going to go for an ASW focus. Turn all them to the cup. These will be my two leaders. I'm going to come over here. The commander, let's see, Munson and Kinsley in there. Current skills I don't know yet. So we'll go Munson and Kinsley. And they cost me 0 points, correct? I don't know what they are yet, so 0 points yet. All right, so we got them too. I'm going to go ahead and bring them down to my main screen there. And actually my support and everything I'll put over here. Or just do something like that. All right, now start drawing ships out. I don't need to worry about commanders anymore. I don't need any special subs, and I'm not doing any allies. So we're just going to shrink that down a tad. We're going to come over here and we're just going to start drawing ships and putting them in there. First ship is going to be, and I'll go through later and put the proper. We got the Scott DDG 95. Let's go DDG. Let's just go DDG on that. 995. It's going to be, I don't know that yet. Not the flagship. It's going to cost us ships. That's going to cost us 16. And that could come with an SH2. I do like to have a couple of helicopters. I'll choose the helicopters later. Second ship is going to be Underwood FFG 36. Yep, I can type, said he never. And we will go through later and put in the what I want them to be. That's going to give me another 8 SOs. Nice OHP. So we got a kid class and an OHP right now. Oops, don't want that. Come on. Love Windows. I don't know when that got introduced, but it's a pain in the rear end. Next ship is going to be Lady Golf. I recognize that, but I don't know why. I was on Westpac in '86. Lady Golf. Maybe I just played it. I know the Lady Golf from playing Harpoon and stuff. But my color's way off of the second monitor too. Yes, I get easily sidetracked. So we got the Lady Golf, which is the CG55, and if I have a Tyco, oops, of course it is. Tyco CG55 is going to be my flagship more than likely. So I'm going to go ahead and put that down as my flagship. And that's going to cost me a whopping 26 SO. But they're worth having. Still leaves me 72 points. I like to at least go out with 5 of them. Next is going to be a Garcia class frigate. But I like having at least 2 frigates. FF 1047. And that's going to get me 6 SOs. So yeah, we're racking up some, well, not parameters, Greg, 6 SOs for him. He can have a helo. He will have a helo because he doesn't have too much offense without it. So I'm going to go ahead and pull down an SH2 for him. and we will make that sprayer. I'll put sprayer over here. I'm going to place his helicopter that down here so I know the helicopter is with him. That's going to cost me 4 SOs. Alright, so it still gives me 62 yet. Next, could use another destroyer. Knox class frigate FF 1095. FF 1095. Alright, and that's going to cost me 10 SOs. Yeah, but I don't mind. He's got good firepower. Still got 52 left. I'm remembering I got to buy armament with this, so I want to leave myself the 24 for the mission, probably. I still got 52 yet, so we're going to draw another ship out. The Dewey, DDG 45. Oh boy, here we are again. Yes, I'm doing things that I shouldn't be doing. DDG 45. And that's going to cost me 12 SOs. Just going to leave me 40. Hey, he's got decent firepower, so a whole lot of guys with decent firepower. I'm going to get one more ship down, I think. Belknap class cruiser. 18 SOs. That'll definitely be it. Wainwright CG 28. Oh boy, here we go again. Just never learn, do I? CG-28. And that's costing me 18 points. And that's going to take us down to 22. Be down to 18 with the Hilo. That is a command ship. So we will take flagship off my Tycho and put it on the Wainwright. Alright, and he cost me 18. And I don't want him doing a Hilo because he's the command ship, and I want to use all his orders to move things. And I don't know though. Command ship, one order to move. Don't load them up well. One of them's going to get a Hilo. How about before we decide that, let's go ahead. We got 22 left. Go back to our campaign setup. We need to have one newbie. So actually for the newbie, I think I'm going to go for the Vogue because he doesn't have a whole lot of offense other than the ASROCs. He's not really good at detection. Yeah, he'll be my newbie. So the Vogue's going to be my newbie. Vogue 1047. And that's going to make him a 3. Oh, come on. I really hate when Windows drops things around like that. 3 and 3, and he is a 3 and a 6. All right, let's see here. We need 2 green. I think I'll make Munson one of my greens. So he is a 5. Second green. Let's put the Underwood as a greenie. G3. 3 and 6. Underwood is 36. And Munson's upper limit, before I forget, Munson's upper limit is a 5. All right, now we need one skilled. That has got to be my Tycho. 55 is an S5. And he is 7 and a 10. The rest are all going to be just averages. And that being said, I think I'm going to give the Underwood the other SH2. I don't really need to buy a Hilo yet. Maybe I'll just hold off on that. Don't really need to buy it yet. I'm going to hold off on that. I think that's a good idea. We'll hold off on that. The 995 then is going to be average. A 5, 6, and 9. Then we got the 36 is done, 55 is done, 1047 is a newbie. We got the Truett, 1095 is an A3. Uh, 4 and 7. DDG 45, the Dewey A4, 6 and 8. And the CG28, the Wainwright is going to be an A6, 5 and 8. All right, so we got all of them set up. Now we need to do one more, which is my Commander Kinsley. He is A5, 5. All right, now we go back down to our SOP, and our SOP says we did target selection, starting SO, purchase task force equipment, assemble task force. So I don't think I really need to go strong on this one. I'd like to get my greenie out there first. Actually, I want to give him an action. And Kinsley also will get an action. All these ships. Back that out one. We'll go ahead and launch all the ships so we have them. Still testing this too, so 45, 1095, 7, 55, 36, 995, making sure nothing funky shows up. All right, so let's see here. I really only need to go out with 5, maybe even 4 ships. That'll give me 3 freshes for the next in case. I need to fix the layers on where the ships show up to. I want them on top of the cards. Cards should be the bottom. All right, I'm going to put the 28 back here in the main force. I have 3 frigates. Let's go 1 frigate and a decent destroyer on top of that. So let's get the 1047 out there as a newbie. Get him getting some stuff on. I want him to get a little stronger. And we'll send along an average. Send along to Dewey. And everybody else is going to be at rest. So we're going to have 95 going to be rested. Rested. This is going to be the main force. 36 going to be rest. 5 going to be resting. 1047 is going to be a screen. 1095 is going to be a rest. 45 is going to be a screen. And 28 is going to be a main. All right, we got that set. Now we're going to go ahead and set out detection markers. Oh, not detection markers, delete that. The target markers, target ship 1. Target ship 2. And target ship 3. All right. Purchase ordnance, the big thing. We only got 3 ships, so we're going to just kind of hold off on. We know we got a couple of surface armed, so they're not as necessary as the others. So let's get our ammo out here. We only got 3 ships going out. Wainwright could do the 84s. The Dewey can do the 84s. The Vogue, he's going to be Azrock only. I'm going to give him a couple of Azrocks. That's going to be 1. Couple Azrocks for him. Going to put a couple of Mark 46s on sprayer. That's 2. Actually, on sprayer, I'm going to send out a couple of Zona Boys too. So that's going to be 3 points for him on Ordnance. He's over and put them on sprayer. Going to get him 2 more Azrocks. 2 more Mark 46s just to be sure. I tend to roll poorly. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to be 5 ordnance for 1047. All right, next up is going to be the Dewey. He's going to be my biggest threat. So I'm going to go ahead and give him 4 84s. 2 Azrocs. Not going to have air. I'm going to give him 2 more 84s. It's going to be 3, 4. Go 4 on him. That is 45. 4. That's CG 28. He's going to be more command and backup, so he's pretty good against ships. So I'm going to just give him 3 84s. That's 1.5. And we're going to give him 3 Azrocs. 1, 2, 3. That's going to be 3 points for him. And I think that's going to do it. I don't think we really need to go in strong because we don't have any targets along the line that we do have to worry about. Yeah, I got to watch that though. We are up here. We may not have targets we got to hit, but we do have random encounters that can happen. Maybe I better send along one more ship because we are going deep. We are going deep. Let's send in the Underwood. Underwood's going to come in at ship 3. Oh, actually, I should have put ship 4 when I did the target markers because that's where I had the other one. Send a cup. All right, FFG 36 is going to switch to being in my main force. All right, and we're going to load him up too. The Underwood. He's better against surface, so I'm going to go ahead and give him 4 RGM 84s. That's going to be 2. Couple of 46s. You know what, just out of curiosity, let's give him just 2 more 84s. It's 3, 4. 4 points for the Underwood. I just feel like I need to be given a little bit more out here. Give a couple more Azrocs to the Vogue. He's not that great. Maybe we can do something with him though. 1047 goes up to 6. I'll make it 7 and put 2 more Mark 46s on the on sprayer too. Two more Sona boys. Yeah. 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. All right, that's going to do it. Taking us down to 3 SOPs left anyway, so that should be good enough. All right, so now we're going to purchase commander skills. I'm not going to do any of them right now. Fill out the log sheet. We've been keeping track of that. Place task force counter. We did that. Roll for enemy task force. So I'm going to go ahead and stop this video here. This will be the nice startup video, and then we'll go ahead and do the first part. Thanks everybody for joining me. This is Spruance Leader by DVG Games, designed by Dean Brown. Again, this is not a distributable VASSAL module. This is my personal VASSAL module I've been working on for a while. Those of you who watched my B17 FFL videos know that's the same thing with that. I do make my own because I like mine better. So there you have it. Thanks everybody for joining me. You all have a great night.